Girl had been with the CEO since she was 18. In the company, she is the most capable secretary. At home, she is the CEO's secret lover. She devoted 10 years of her youth to this man. She thought the CEO would marry her. However, one day she saw the news of his engagement. She didn't cause a scene. Instead, she went to the restroom to dress up. At that moment, a group of men in black arrived, handing her a video. The man in the video was her father. It turns out she was originally a wealthy heiress of the Chu family, but for the CEO, she gave up her identity as a rich heiress, becoming his personal secretary. The girl had also made an agreement with her father. If she didn't get what she wanted in 10 years, she would have to return home to inherit the family fortune. Now only a month remained before the deadline. That day, she went to work as usual. When she entered the CEO's office, he pulled her close, intending to get intimate. The girl suddenly dodged, causing him to lose interest immediately, pushing her away. Then he asked her to accompany him to a dinner that night, with a shady big client. The girl was very confused, as the CEO never let female employees go out for such events, but he left without explaining. The girl then realized she was just a tool for the CEO. At the dinner, as soon as the client saw the young and beautiful girl, he developed ill intentions, wanting her to drink with him. The girl couldn't refuse a major client, so she picked up her glass to please him. Accidentally, she spilled the drink on him. Using that as an excuse, the client asked her to help him change. The girl knew what that meant, and immediately looked to the CEO for help, but he sat silently, allowing the client to take her away. To escape the client's harassment, the girl offered to help him get the land in the West City. The client was puzzled, as that land belonged to the Chu family, and was meant as a dowry for the Chu heiress, not for sale at any price. The girl said she knew the Chu heiress, and could persuade them to sell it. The client then continued questioning her, wondering why she was helping him instead of the CEO. It turned out she did this out of revenge against the CEO. Eventually, they reached an agreement and went to the door, only to find the CEO had been waiting outside. His assistant had already sensed something was off with him, and quickly asked the client to leave. The CEO began to question what the girl had done inside. She deliberately said she had been in there for 20 minutes. Didn't he know what she had done? Misunderstanding, the CEO thought she had betrayed him. The next day, he ordered his assistant to teach the client a lesson. Meanwhile, the girl entered with documents for the CEO to sign. Seeing her icy demeanor only fueled his anger. He immediately took her to the hospital, ordering doctors to perform a comprehensive check, especially gynecological tests, and demanded results within half an hour. The girl looked at him in disbelief, never expecting the CEO to be so ruthless. Helplessly, she lay on the operating table, recalling the time when they loved each other. She couldn't understand how they had become like this. Soon, the doctor brought the test results to the CEO, informing him the girl was physically fine. Only then did he relax, but the girl's heart was already shattered. She then took out her prepared resignation letter, planning to end their nameless relationship completely. The CEO picked up the resignation letter from the ground, then burned it. To make her return to him, that night he ordered her belongings to be moved, attempting to threaten her into staying.